Welcome to my channel, KC True Crime Guy.
In that press conference. Ms. Halsey, it's great to have you. Thank you so much for joining me on the program tonight. Can I ask you, what was it that specifically led to the arrest of Sarah Grace Patrick this week after almost 6 months since the killings?
Well, as I'm sure you're aware, Ashley, covering crime cases for so many years as you have, it doesn't happen overnight. I know everybody from the very beginning wanted an arrest and wanted somebody taken into custody. I wish it was that simple. But there are mountains of evidence you have to go through. In the times that we live in today, not only do you have the forensic and the DNA evidence, but you also have a lot of digital evidence as well. And sometimes that takes a long time for those things to
She
return
straight
from different
crashed
labs and
out,
whatnot.
crashed
So I
out.
can't give you the specifics on exactly what pieces of evidence led us to the arrest on Tuesday, but I can tell you that it was how we followed the case, how the evidence came to be, and that is what led us to the arrest of Sarah Grace on Tuesday.
So I totally get
Guys,
you.
I
A
just
lot of
want to
people
know the
these days
motive.
think
When
that,
is the motive
murders are
going to
solved like
come
they are
out?
on the TV shows, CSI and Forensic Files,
Correct.
and they're not. It takes a lot longer. You're right. However, I will say this. Arrests are usually fairly quick, especially when you have somebody who's a suspect who's 17, because the 17-year-olds aren't the most clever of the bunch. And that's why I was sort of flummoxed with the length of time it took. What kind of digital trail did you discover? I mean, have you got phones and laptops?
Well,
have you got
She
tapped phones? Have
basically
you
like,
got
what
just
the hell
messaging?
took
Like, what
y'all
have you
so
got?
long? Y'all knew this girl did
Well,
this. They been to
backing
know
up
she
just a
was the
little
number
bit,
one
in the beginning
suspect.
of
They
this,
knew
everybody was
she
a
killed her
suspect. It wasn't
parents.
that we immediately honed in on Sarah. Names were given to us of other individuals that could possibly have a motive or something like that. So those people have to be ruled out, right? And we have to make sure at the end of the day that we feel confident that we are taking the right person in custody, especially when you're dealing with someone who is grieving possibly the loss of their parents. But throughout this investigation, as you've seen yourself through TikTok and other social media platforms, not only do
You
you
hear
have
her
all
say
of that to sift
grieving.
through,
They
you
lost
may
her
have
parents.
phone
So they made an
records, you may
excuse
have
that she was grieving, so
different
they didn't want
types
to take
of
her in.
geographical
Lord,
records.
help